I've got to get to the threat from North Korea. Listen to this. Experts warning Congress North Korea could wipe out 90% of the U.S. population with an electromagnetic pulse attack. And they warned it could wipe out our electricity and food supplies as well. Sounds a little extreme, does it not? Former UN Ambassador John Bolton is with us now. It's a stretch, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, it's if everything goes wrong. Obviously, we've never seen an electromagnetic pulse attack. I do think it could cause serious damage if done right, but 90% of the population's the absolute worst case. The real point is that any North Korean or Iranian capability to hit a target in the United States with a thermonuclear weapon is a grave danger to us, a real threat.
Yeah, it's down the road, of course. Now, more important for the immediate future in North Korea is surely our president's trip. He goes first, was it Japan, then South Korea, then China.
Right.
Ring around North Korea. That's an important trip.
Yeah, a lot of issues on this trip, but he faces in Shinzo Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan, somebody who's just been reelected, has a two-thirds majority in both houses of the parliament, may well amend the Japanese constitution to allow them to have a conventional military force. Extremely worried both about North Korea's nuclear program and China's nuclear program. In South Korea, he's got difficulty with a soft South Korean leader, but who's now a little bit more worried as he watches what North Korea does. And then in Beijing, Xi Jinping just confirmed by the 19th Communist Party Congress on a plane with Mao Zedong, if you believe the propaganda. So I think that's good for Trump in a sense. He's got two very strong leaders in Japan and China. I think he will put it to Xi Jinping in Beijing very directly. We've got to solve the North Korean nuclear program or military forces on the table.
Now, that would be new, would it not? Now, thousands of documents being released today relating to the JFK assassination. Did the Russians and Cubans do it?
You know, there are an awful lot of conspiracy theories about this.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Lee Harvey Oswald went to Moscow. He was trained there. He had a Russian wife. He did all kinds of things that certainly look like somebody was under the direction of the Soviet Union. I don't think these papers today will disprove that, because if they would have been released about 50 years ago. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But I think you can assume a lot of conspiracy theories are going to be derived from these papers.
Oh, so it won't quieten the conspiracy theorists and the grassy knoll dwellers. It will enhance the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, who killed Jack Ruby? Was that Russians making sure that that Oswald didn't confess under, you know, torture and Dallas police custody and that kind of thing? Obviously, this was a critical point in contemporary American history.
Sure.
And so the notion that there was a foreign power involved, whether it's Castro in Cuba or the Soviets, could have had a substantial effect on the Cold War.
Okay, you know, last time you were with us, you cast aspersions on soccer. Did you call it the most boring sport ever invented, or something like that?
Look, I played soccer as a boy in high school, and it was great. You got to run around the field, got a lot of exercise. But for American sports fans, where an exciting game is 1-0, that's not my idea of a good time. I like football, you know, 35-28, real scores, a lot on both sides. Baseball, home runs, that sort of thing. 1-0, or the worst, 0-0 tie. Oh my God!
Have you seen Fox Sports ratings on top-class European soccer? Have you seen those numbers?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, right? Well,
I didn't say I had the majority point of view. I just have the correct point of view.
Well, you're right on both counts. Mr. Ambassador, thank you very much.
Anytime.
Sir. Appreciate it.